Hello, everyone. I am Faith Godbold from A Touch of Faith. Thank you for watching the replay. Come on in. It is Tuesday, and I'm excited to be back with you. And today we're going to create some beautiful black and white miniature bows. So as you're coming in, make sure you say something so I know you're here watching, whether you're watching us live right now or on replay. I can't wait to see who's going to tune in. And if you don't mind, while you're at it, go ahead and drop your city and state in the comments so I can see how far our broadcast is reaching. And finally, if this is your first time joining us, make sure you comment the word new so that I can go back after the live is over and invite you to become a part of our awesome community of A Touch of Faith here on Facebook and YouTube. So how are y'all doing? I can't wait to see who all is going to join us. Thank you so much for leaving your beautiful comments and your speaking as you come in. I am always so thrilled to see each and every one of you. So let's go ahead and grab our ribbon for today. Y'all, we're going to use some beautiful black and white stripe. You've seen me use this before. This is one of my favorites, and I had an order come in from Etsy, so we're going to fulfill that order today. Actually, she ordered twice. So we're going to use my bow maker. Let's go ahead and get our ribbon ready. And let me know in the comments, how are y'all doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic day. I tell you, the weather is beautiful on the outside. We have about 80 degrees weather today, and we are back. Excited. So many good things are happening, and I can't wait to share all of those amazing things with you. So we're going to start with a nice little finished tail here at the end. And these are going to be little miniature bows, so I don't need them to be very long with my tail. So we're going to make a smaller tail, just like so. And then we're going to have some beautiful loops. We're going to make just a little simple bow. And these bows are perfect for decorating with. I oftentimes think about how you can add these to your trees. If you have some lanterns, if you have a little wreath that you want to add just a little bit of bow decor to. So yeah, this is what we are making today. So as you come in, let me know what you think about this. And who loves the black and white? Who else loves the black and white? Because I'll tell you, this one is very versatile. You can decorate with it any time of the year. It's very popular for every day. And then I start seeing it often in the fall for like Halloween. And let's see what else. Oh, and I forgot, y'all, I'm only going to do one loop, so I don't need to twist this. I'm so used to doing that. Let's see. Fall for Halloween. And let's see what else. Christmas. Yeah, so you'll be surprised all of the ways you can decorate with this black and white. Okay. So let's go ahead and get our ends trimmed down here. We've already done one. So we'll trim our second one down. If you were on Facebook, how many of you saw my post from Sunday? I was sharing the good news, the big news with everyone. I now have a wreath display in Praise and Faith Gospel Shop in Sherrall. So I'm so excited about that. And of course, if you are local to that area, I invite you to stop by and check out my wreaths. I even left some that you can decorate for every day for spring. And there's some Mother's Day gifts there that you want to check out. Okay. All right. Let me grab some wire for this. I know I had a piece left over. I'm not sure what I did with it. So we're just going to cut a new piece of wire. Just like so. So that's right. This weekend is Mother's Day weekend. And let's see what else. Usually this is graduation weekend too. I remember when I graduated from college, it was the weekend leading up to Mother's Day. So that's how I actually remember that, y'all. So lots of significant things happening in the month of May. And do we have any birthdays in the month of May? Because we'll have to celebrate you as well. All right, let's go ahead and finish this off. I'm just tying it down so it doesn't go anywhere. Let's go ahead and tighten it up. These bows are so beautiful. So do y'all have anything hanging on your door right now? Are you decorating for spring? What theme are you decorating for? If you're like me, I started preparing my door, but I haven't finished. I wanted to wash the door off because we cleaned off our porch recently from all of the pollen, but we haven't had an opportunity to finish, so I don't want to put my wreath out yet. But if you were here last year, especially those who joined me in our workshop that we did for spring, I made a beautiful welcome pineapple wreath. So that's what I want to hang on the door. I want to clean the door off first. I don't want to put it up until the door is clean. Have y'all done that before? I do that sometimes. All right. So now I'm just going to cover my mechanics here. And then I'll show you what we have. And we're going to make a few more of these. It's like I said, my customer, she placed 2 orders. So I can't wait to see how she uses these. And what I love about bows, y'all, is you can decorate anything. It doesn't require a lot when you're just adding a simple bow. So this is a great way to embellish without having to add a lot of decorating or decorations. All right, so got that center covered here. And then I'm going to fluff it out and show you all what we created. And since today is Tuesday, we'll be checking our YouTube stats as well. I always look forward to doing that with you all on Tuesdays. And I'm sure Doncel's going to be ready in the comments. All right, so take a look, y'all. Look at there. There's bow number 1. What do y'all think? Isn't that adorable? All right, I will go ahead and add the link to the bows in the comments. And when you place your order, you can order them in sets of 4. So I will go ahead and get that link added for us. So you'll have that. And yeah, let me know what you think about that. All right, so let's go ahead and make a few more of these. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, I love it. So school will be getting out here soon. I think the Friday after Memorial Day, if I'm not mistaken. And then teachers get out the following week. So what does the school schedule look like for you all? And I guess we have all the graduations, like high school graduations are coming up as well. I don't think I know of anyone graduating this year. I do have some graduation gifts, though, that I need to make. So that's on my list for today to start working on those. But yeah, May is a busy time. I think they have prom recently. So yeah, lots of things going on in the month of May. All right, y'all. I just made a second bow. It's almost like a little baby bow. And I love my bow maker because I don't have to hold this in my hand. I can literally let the bow maker do that work for me. And then I can just keep making the bow. All right, and then we're going to do the same thing. Let's cover this one, just like we did the last one. So I'm curious, what would you decorate with these bows? Like, what would you use them to decorate? So I always love getting your ideas. So let us know in the comments, how would you decorate with this bow or a set of these bows? Okay. Now bow number 2 is done. Yesterday I worked on a couple of t-shirts. And I think even the day before I was working on, I think I had like 4 orders I did. So yeah, I'm hoping this week I can actually start to catch up on some much needed rest. All right, y'all, look at there. Bow number 2. And look, if we put them side by side, look at how they're looking. Isn't that so cute? Okay. All right, let me go see if there are any questions. All right, let's keep going. So that was bow number 2. Let's go ahead and make another one. All right. So we're measuring out. And I'm trying to think, y'all. Let's see. Y'all seen me make this bow. Remember, we also have this black and white ribbon also available in a larger size. So if you're watching this and you're thinking, hey, Faith, I love that black and white ribbon, but I need a larger bow, guess what? You can let me know that, and I can certainly create a larger bow for you. So if that's something that you need, just make sure you leave that in the comments for me. And if you want to order a set of these bows, just go ahead and comment the word sold, followed by bows. And this set, a set just like this, can be yours. So what do y'all think about that? Is that awesome? All right. So I wanted to adjust my measurements just a bit on that one. Okay. Get everything fluffed nicely the way we want. All right, let's go ahead and tie it off. Do y'all have any questions while I'm just making these bows? And then I'll zoom in on the next one so you can see even closer up as we're doing this. So if you are in need of any of these black and white bows, I've got you covered. All right, and then let's finish it by covering our mechanic. Y'all know I always do that as my last and final step. So I love for my bows to look finished. So what are your plans this weekend for Mother's Day? Anyone want to share their plans in the comments? I know we haven't nailed ours down yet, but we are definitely going to see our mom. And that's always a great time to get together with family. Life is so precious, so we have to just enjoy every moment. You know, it's not always about work and all the other things that we prioritize, but it's definitely about being with family, right? All right, y'all. Bow number 3 is done. And I'll show you what we have so far. Okay. So what do you think? Super duper cute, right? All right, let me zoom you in this time so you can get that up close look at how we're going to make our next one. And I love taking these to my craft shows and vendor events as well, because you can always use these little bows for anything. All right, so let's keep going. You do have access to the link for this in the comments. And sometimes if the ribbon is getting close to the end of the roll, it would start to like wrinkle a bit. So I just take my fingers and I imagine that my fingers are like an iron and I just smooth it over. I'm going to cut this piece off because that's that little factory piece that we've talked about before where it has that little jagged edge. My aunt said that's because when they were making it, it got caught under the needle. So let's see if we can avoid that area. Just like so. I may have to trim it just a little. All right, I'm going to pull this just a little bit. There we go. We'll see how I was able to do that. And I didn't have to lose any ribbon at all. I want to check my first bow for a second. Let's see. Okay. So we're going to trim it just like so. All right, let's tie everything off. Y'all like that? Yay. So once we tie it off, this is making it even more secure and durable. Grab a piece of our wire so that we have a way to attach it to whatever it may be. Just like so. And what other colors do y'all think this would look nice in? Any other color combinations or ideas? And I do have this ribbon available in other colors. So guess what? You could absolutely request this in different colors. Probably have just about every color now that I think about it. I know I have like the sunflower yellow color that is so beautiful. We have green with the white, red and white, natural and white. I actually have that in here. Let's see, what else do we have? I think I said green already. I don't think I have a blue and white stripe like this. But yeah, we have quite a bit. All right, so I'm just adding just a little bit of glue to hold that in place for me. Make sure it's not going anywhere. All right, and then once I finish this, I'll show you what the whole complete set of 4 looks like together. All right, let's let this one dry just a little right there. All right, let's get our packaging real fast. Then I'll show you how we're going to put it together. Y'all still good? Feel free to keep chiming in the comments. Okay. Let's go ahead, get our bag all set and ready. Okay, so everything is already fluffed. Let me finish off the dovetail here. All right, so we have our beautiful bow. We'll go and add it to our bag, just like so. And one of my favorite things, y'all, to do is when I have a customer receive their order and they absolutely love the way that I arrange everything in it. And recently I had a customer who thanked me for all the little goodies I put in the box. So that's something I love doing. And if you've ever received a package from me or an order, let me know in the comments. But that's something that I really pride myself on doing. And it just makes my day knowing that it makes your day. So it's definitely a win-win. Because I know how I feel when I receive a package in the mail. So I try to create that same atmosphere for my customers. All right, y'all, here's the last one. Just like that. I'm just sliding them in. There we go. Like that. All right, now let's seal up our packaging. If there's any air in it, we'll get the air out before we do our final seal. All right, and then let's use my sticker here. Right there in the center. And look, y'all, look at there. What do you think? So this is what one order, one set of 4 would look like should you place that order. So I try to make it look very nice, very professional. All right, let's make our last set real quick. Do y'all have any questions about that? What do y'all think? Let us know. All right. So let's repeat. So coming up next, we have a summer wreath, y'all. I had a customer who's interested in a summer wreath. So we're going to be creating some summer designs. And I'm super excited about that. Kind of put my spring away as we're moving on to summer. Like the seasons go so fast as far as the creation time. For you all, it probably doesn't seem that way because you're buying it when you need it. But I try to have things created ahead of the season so that when you're ready for it, I've already made it, right? All right, let's get another piece of wire. I think I have all my wire cut. We may need one more piece. So we'll get that in just a minute. All righty, let's go ahead and trim this down. finish off our ends of our bow. All right. And I think, y'all, we're going to make this our last one for now, and I will finish making the others. Okay. But you see just how beautiful these can look, right? So, oh my goodness. All right, add a little bit of glue there to finish it off. All right, let that fit up just a bit. Open up those loops, pull the tails back down. And look there, y'all. Oh, so beautiful. I absolutely love it. All right, let's go ahead and check our stats. While we're at it, y'all know we do that every Tuesday. So while we're getting ready for that, don't forget the link for the bows is in the comments, as well as anything you see behind me and also on my website. All right, so let's go take a look. And let's see what we had last time. I believe we had, was it 880 last time, I think? So let's go see what we have today. And it looks like, oh, wait a minute. No, was it 778 last time? I think. Yes, 778, y'all. I think. All right. So we now have 884. So can y'all clap? Let's celebrate together. 884 subscribers as of this moment on our YouTube channel. Let's make sure we remember, if you want to get in on that fun, if you're on Facebook, go ahead and click in the comments. I'm putting it for you on the screen, but in the comments, I want you to type !YouTube, all lowercase. And if you're on YouTube, you can simply just click the subscribe button right there on my channel. And also make sure you give this video some love. I'm so excited and I can't wait to see who joins us next time. And y'all, we're going to have a big celebration. We're working hard to reach our 1,000 subscribers. All right. Is there anything else before we head out? I want to make sure I didn't miss anything else. And like I said, feel free. You can visit my website for these bows and so much more. And I thank you all for joining. Thank you for being here because you didn't have to stop by today, but I appreciate you so, so much. I can't wait to see all the amazing things that are going to happen as a result of you being connected with me here at A Touch of Faith. So don't forget, go out, look for something good, because when you find something good, you know you have found God. And remember, God's got me, God's got you, and we've got this. Have an amazing rest of your night, and I'll see you all back live this Saturday, 5:30 p.m. Eastern. Love y'all so much. Bye, everyone.